Hi, I'm David McQuillan, Senior Specialist at ATG's Reality Capture team. Take a look at our footage from our recent Reality Capture demo day, or take us through how to set up a vertical survey using SiteScan, a DJI drone flight planning software.
All right, next one, I'm going to move into vertical. So when I was mentioning earlier, using the crosshatch, getting good 3D coverage for low-level stuff, this is really more for taller objects. So the same thing, we would name it, give it a location, add any layers we want. I'm going to go ahead and click next. And here we have our office building. There's a couple things to note. So our blue line represents the object we want to collect. Right, so we want to put that basically along the border there. And then the green line represents our flight line. So we're going to do a slope fix, so we're not going to be, going a certain percentage slope. We're just going to be going straight up and down. Our bottom elevation, so basically we have it at 0. It's going to record the elevation or altitude that the drone is at before it takes off. So basically saying ground equals 0. The top elevation would be the height of our building, so we could say it's 100 feet tall. The minimum flight altitude, so what I'm going to show you here in a little bit is the 3D perspective. So basically what we're going to see is that green line all stacked on top of each other. So the bottom flight line is going to be 50, and the top flight line is going to be 300. And those are, again, just more like safety things, right? So if we were doing our bottom flight line, we want to make sure there's no objects taller than 50 feet, so we don't want to run into it, right? And then our offset. So if I go ahead and move this, we see the green line is farther away, and then move it closer, we see that the green line is now closer to the object. So again, safety, we don't want to be too far away where it might run into something else. But it's also, again, back to that GSD, based on altitude. It's basically, how close is that camera on the drone getting to the object that it's collecting. And here we have overlap. And this is when I'm going to go into 3D view. A second to load there. So those flight lines I was talking about. So we can, again, with the previous flight planning, we would change the front lap and the side lap based on the amount of data we want to collect. In the previous settings, we could have changed the altitudes, right, the minimum and maximum altitude, so that way we wouldn't have a flight line going all the way up to 300 feet. We could change it back down to 100, which is the height of the building, something like that. But again, just to go over the statistics here, so we got a 6-minute flight. It's going to do 5 different altitudes or steps up those buildings or flight lines, 60 images, again, 1 battery.